The most important event of your life.
The most important event of my life, just being born.
Being born, okay.
Well, I'm 92 or 91.
91?
91 or 92, huh?
Okay.
I'm getting things together in my mind. After this accident that I had, only I didn't have an accident, I don't know what I had.
Yeah.
I was really way out, far out,
Yeah.
and I don't remember things.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Fuck things out.
What about your grandparents? What are your grandparents' names?
Williams.
Williams. What do you remember about them?
Well, I remember when Grandpa got older, and he kind of, physically went downhill. I remembered going to a lady's house to see him because Grandma had died and he was dating. And I'm sitting there with Bob, and Bob is sitting beside me, and we're both looking one way, and I turned around and looked. There goes Grandpa going down the hall with his pants down, and I can see his butt going to the bathroom. And she told me that he was sick and she had to keep him in bed. So that was the move, that we moved him then back to his house.
Where did you meet your husband?
Where did I what?
Where did you meet your husband? Where did you meet Grandpa Bob at?
Where did I meet him? Oh, let's see. Well, at school.
Okay. Did you guys go to high school together?
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew him from high
This
school.
was in middle school, I think, that I met him.
Do you remember your first date?
Let me think for a minute. He came to the house. Oh, well, he came to the house and met Mother and Shirley, Grandpa Shirley, and that Mother said, "That's enough. I like him. It's okay." So I mean, okay, and we had a neighbor who watched everything we did. I mean, it didn't make any difference what we were doing. She was in the window looking out at us, and she told Mother, she said, "Leave them alone, they're doing all right." She okayed it.
I see.
To begin with.
Okay.
And so then we went a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. What was your wedding day like?
What was my wedding day like? Well, we went out to Grandma Williams's for our dinner. And then we went to the minister's home there on Mad River.
Okay.
There by the park. Okay, and but it was his home, not the church.
Okay.
And we got married, and we came out the door, to go home. And I was kind of ahead of him. And when I got out, there was a lady yelled at me and said, "Mrs. McDonald, get out here." And it was a lady that I worked for at the beauty parlor. She said, "I wanted to be the first person to call you Mrs. McDonald." And I said, "Okay," and she gave me a big kiss. I can't remember her name. And then when Bob and I got married, when he came home from the service, well, he wanted to leave. He wanted to move out in the country. He wanted to get me out of circulation, really and truthfully, and that was the reason that we moved to the country. We moved to the country all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, and we'd move. He'd come home and he'd say, "Oh, we're going to move over here. I bought so and so's house," and I wouldn't even know, that we were going to move.
Yeah.
Virginia Rolling and I won this one parade, and we won I don't know what it was, but we got a prize for it.
Okay.
So they gave me the prize because I was taller than Buckwheat.
Okay.
And she nearly died. So we ran all the way across the wagon that they had sitting out there to get our prize. And Buckwheat's following me, bawling just as hard as she can bawl because she's the oldest. I said, but I'm the tallest. But we got over and we got it made. First of all, I went to beauty school.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I got out of high school, I went right to beauty school,
Mm-hmm.
and I graduated. Also, you did hear that I sent a house on fire in Columbus, didn't you?
No, but I would like to hear that story.
Well, I was going to school, and our school was right downtown in Columbus, right next to the building, the city building.
Downtown Columbus?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
And our first floor, there was some kind of I don't know, they sold things out of it,
Mhm.
the first floor. And right above it was the floor for our class.
Mhm.
Above it was where we went in and did our work.
Mhm.
And we, practiced hair, doing all that stuff. And above it was our, where we could go and relax. Myself and 3 other girls, and I don't know who they are.
Mhm.
They, at that time, I knew them, but I wasn't real acquainted with them. On the 4th floor, and we lit our cigarettes.
Okay.
We weren't allowed to smoke up there. I mean, we weren't allowed to smoke in the building at all. And we're doing fine, and all of a sudden we hear somebody coming up the steps, so we all ran to the window, threw the cigarettes out the windows, and went back and sat down, went down where, where we were supposed to be studying,
Mhm.
and got involved in the studying. And the cigarettes caught the awning on fire in front of the building. And they started yelling, fire, fire, we got a house is on fire. And I mean, we knew what it was when
Yeah.
they started yelling, but they got it out, it didn't burn the building any.
Well, good.
No, not really. I don't think so. I really don't think there is.
Okay.
Because I took care of Grandma Williams when she had cancer.
Mhm.
We went back and forth over to Columbus and took care of her. Then I took care of Grandpa when he went over and was in the mine place. And we took him home, then I saw him with his bare butt. And I was at the house then and took care of him.
Mhm.
I had Grandma in bed and I took care of her. And I took care of Mother when she was sick. And I took care of Grandpa Shirley. And Shirley was the nicest one to take care of. Oh, but he was nice.
Yeah.
And he stayed in the house by himself.
Mhm.
And, and then with Bob, I got a broken back from lifting him so much.
Mhm.
And it hurts.
Mhm.
But that's okay.
Okay.
It stops.